Hello everyone, my name is Svetlana Mucha. I'm the leading matchmaker and dating coach at Diolli.com. Greetings from beautiful Munich in Germany, and I continue enjoying filming the videos together with our operator Sasha. It feels like good old times in Kharkov, so I hope you enjoy the view and the quality of sound. Guys, in this video I want to talk to you about our matchmaking process because I assume many of you are thinking, are doubting how are we working now since we have relocated. So I believe it will be an honest thing to do to explain to you how we actually work right now. Let me start from the very beginning. As you know, Diolli.com has turned 14 years old on September 17th. So yes, we have been on the market for a while, and to be honest, within the last several years, prior to COVID, me and my team, we have been discussing that we would like to do something in Western Europe or in Central Europe, partly because we overgrew Ukrainian market in a sense that, we were the premium boutique matchmaking service there, we were the best, and of course we felt intrigued to try to build something in Western Europe because I'm meeting so many colleagues, my colleagues in the US, in Western Europe, and I see how they work, and I understand that we have so much in common, and I want to implement some things into our matchmaking process. And another reason why we wanted to do something in Central or in Western Europe was the fact that so many ladies who were already located in Western Europe, in Central Europe, and who have sent us requests, we couldn't take them into our base because, in Kharkov we were working only with ladies who were open to travel to Kharkov on a date on their own cost, and mostly these were ladies from Kiev, Kharkov, from other Ukrainian cities, but ladies who were flexible to travel for a date. So when we got requests from other Slavic ladies, pretty much we have dismissed them because we knew that she won't be flying from Prague to, let's say, Kharkov for a date with a guy she has never met. So now we can actually accept into our base, and this is what we are doing, Slavic women who live in Central and Western Europe, and also some ladies from Canada, from United States, but mostly we concentrate on Europe. We really loved, and we still do, our format with all the offline dates in Kharkov, and we believe that after the war we will continue doing that, and we will keep doing what we are doing in Europe right now, because we enjoy this format a lot as well. And during COVID we have already started testing Zoom dates combined with coaching, because truly to start getting to know someone online and then to bring this communication offline, you will need lots of coaching. So in this matchmaking process we have pretty much doubled or even tripled in some cases coaching hours. So our goal remains same, to help people meet, to help exceptional international dating lovers find each other, get to know each other, choose each other for all the right reasons, build a relationship that can lead to engagement, marriage. We have changed a process slightly, but goals still remain same, and quality of introductions still remains same. We still concentrate on a psychological approach when it comes to pre-selecting the matches and getting the feedback after the dates, and sharing this quality feedback with our clients, both male and female. And still our psychologists, matchmakers, we do multiple consultations and multiple interviews with the matchers, with the clients. And in all our videos, I believe, in the majority of our videos, I repeat that we are not Tinder, we are not a dating site, so we don't have a catalog of brides where you can put your finger and tell that you would like to go out on a date with that lady or with this lady, because it doesn't make much sense. You don't know that person, and of course no one can guarantee that she is looking for your type, but what is more important your long-term goals and values have to align, and if you just try to choose some based on the profile picture, well, it's a loser strategy, so don't do that. So our clients who have hired us before, who continue hiring us now in Europe, they value the quality that we bring to the process. The quality matches, not the number. We don't promise to introduce you to 50 ladies within 2 weeks. That's insane, or within 2 months, or some lifelong guarantee supply of introductions. I don't even want to discuss that, but we can guarantee that ladies whom you are going to meet, they can actually choose you back for all the right reasons. They share your values, they have similar long-term goals, they are looking for your type, and they match your criteria, the one that we have discussed with you. Not so long ago, I have been invited to be a speaker at the Global Love Conference. This is how, after the rebranding, Matchmaking Institute is called at the moment, and there I was talking about building the resilient business model when it comes to matchmaking companies, and this autumn I will also speak at an American conference, American Matchmaking Alliance conference, and there I have similar topic. And when I'm thinking about building a resilient business model in dating, I think that for us, our blogs were of huge importance, and they made a huge impact on our brand and how we work and what type of people choose us. I will explain to you what do I mean. When we have started doing our blogs, especially our YouTube blog about 7 years ago, we didn't have a goal to educate the planet and to tell them how to date. We wanted to share our experience. At that moment, 7 years ago, we already had like 7 years of practical experience in introducing international singles. And also from the very beginning, we wanted to filter what type of people will send us requests and will join our database and will become our clients, because we understand that we are not the company for everyone. Some people really want to have this catalog of brides, and this is the experience they want to have this illusion of endless choice, of swiping right or left, regardless if it is Tinder or if it is an online catalog of profiles or even a printed catalog. We don't do that, but well, some people want it, and they should look for this type of service elsewhere. We don't do that. In our videos, we are very honest and very upfront about who we are, about our beliefs, about our understanding of relationship, our matchmaking process. So from the very beginning, we want people who choose us to choose us for all the right reasons, because of the value we bring. Of course, people are people, and sometimes clients, both male and female, upset us when, for example, after we have conducted like 25 interviews to pre-select that one lady, especially like we have to do more interviews when the age difference is involved, when the age gap is involved, when the male client wants to date much younger, and finally we have found the lady who has some great examples of relationships with the age difference. For example, her father is older than her mother, like for 15 years. So for her, like 15 years of an age gap, she is okay to give it a try. And we suggest this match to our client, and he tells it, oh, she is beautiful, she this is that. And Svetlana, if you have managed to find me someone who is like 15 years younger, maybe you can find me someone who is like 20 years younger. Of course, in such cases, we kind of feel heartbroken and unappreciated, because after all the long hours, not only to attract those women into your database, to choose whom to interview, but also to find that girl who is open, for example, for this 15 years of the age difference. The client thinks that it is a piece of cake, and now you can find me someone who is not 15 but 20 years younger. So I believe one of the reasons why we have managed to rebuild so quickly is the fact that we really have managed to build a brand, a well-known brand that people actually like, we are likable. It applies to ladies and to gentlemen. Now, once we are in Europe, many ladies send us requests or write us on social media telling that finally you are accepting women who are located in Europe, because prior we couldn't apply since you were only in Kharkov. And I know that many women who were located in other Ukrainian cities, for example, in the west of Ukraine, they wanted to join our database, but they couldn't because they were not open to the trip from the west to the east of Ukraine just for the date. And I believe very often people forget that we as matchmakers help our clients to elevate their dating skills, because very often people who approach us, men who hire us, women who join our database, they have a very low dating skills. And right now you can tell me that dating should come naturally and it is not something you have to learn. No, you actually have to learn how to flirt. You have to learn how to court a woman. You have to learn how to read your partner. You have to see which dating habits that you already have are harmful, because now and then we get a client who is very good looking, very confident, and it is not that hard for him. Actually, it is easy for him to get dates. He can post his photos on Tinder, and he's an attractive man, and he is in the age group that women are looking for. And if he goes out, there will be women who would be approaching him. But for example, such men, they struggle with choosing the right woman in whom he will invest his time, his energy, his feelings. We often joke that there is this type of clientele, this type of man, you can place in front of him like 4 women, and for example 3 of them will be really good candidates, and he could have easily built relationship with any of them, because they are looking for his type, they match his criteria, they share similar long-term goals and values. And then there is a girl who is nothing like what he actually needs in his life, because she has very different long-term goals, very different life priorities, very different values. And this man, out of these 4 women, he, of course, he will pay attention only on the girl that can't choose him back, or has very different value system, or has really different priorities and goals in life. And of course, it's not a huge surprise that he can't build a relationship with such a girl, and he continue choosing wrong women for him. It doesn't mean that she is a bad person. She is a bad person for him to build a relationship if his long-term goal is to build a relationship that will lead to marriage and to have children, to start a family. So our job is also to help such clients understand what they actually need in their life, how to choose the right woman, how to understand that she is the right woman and this woman is not for you because of X, Y, Z. Also, there is this group of clients who, for example, have no problems with finding the right woman, attracting her, going out on several dates. They have trouble with keeping her interest, keeping his interest, and actually bringing this acquaintance into a relationship. You all know such people who are always go out on 2-3 dates and this is it. They can't push this acquaintance further. So basically, with our matchmaking service and with our blogs, we hope to help people learn how to do smart dating, how to be smart about your dating choices and how to get the results you want. Sometimes we get such clients who have 0 dating experience, and they are, I would say, at the first level, 0 level in dating. And for example, before the war they traveled over to Kharkov. We provide them with certain dating tips, and yes, he buys a nice shirt to go out on a date, and this shirt, it elevates his looks and he looks better. So that shirt, for example, makes it easier to catch a woman's attention. Yes, he brings flowers because we recommend to bring flowers, and flowers, it's a tradition in our culture, and it helps to change the mood and to turn an acquaintance into a date. And yes, he is telling compliments to a lady just like our psychologist and matchmaker has told him to do, has taught him to do. So these are the basics. So we have taught him the basics. And some men think that this is enough. So I know how to do this, and now I am this alpha macho man, and I can aim for the most attractive, most easygoing women. I can now attract anyone. And of course, that's not the case. To improve your level in dating skills, to improve your level in flirting, you have to practice, you have to learn new skills, learn new tricks, implement new tips. So if you just have put on a nice shirt, if you just have brought flowers, this is not everything. This is just the first impression. And yes, we have given you tips to make this first impression count, to make it better, to increase your chances to win this lady. Because you know what, guys, attractive ladies, they know that they are attractive. They don't live in vacuum. They are surrounded by men, and if they are actively searching, or if they encourage courtship, they can compare how other men look, their background, their sense of humor, how they court them. And of course, the smart woman, she will actually choose the man who has the highest courtship skills, in her opinion, who is better looking, has a better personality, better sense of humor, better background. And you can't blame her for that. We all want what is the best for us. So if you want to grow from this 0 level in dating to the first, second, third level, we can do that. But of course, it doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't happen after 3 to 4 dates. It reminds me a lot when people start learning a foreign language, and for example, after like taking a course for, let's say, 3 or 4 months, usually the progress is huge because you knew nothing. And now, 4 months after, you can already read some signs, you can order coffee in the restaurant, you can have a small talk about weather, you can find the right button somewhere on the website to order things, and you get this confidence that, you know what, I know the language. And I know people who are, after making this A1, as they say in Germany, A1 level, so the first level, they, for example, try to join a speaking club, or they want to join a more fluent group, and for example, they try to join a B2 or B2 group or C1, where people are fluent and they're talking, for example, about politics, about economics. And of course, when they join such a group, they realize that they understand nothing, that they can't compare their level of knowledge because they don't know the vocabulary, the necessary vocabulary. They don't know the grammar. So they understand that their level is actually rather low. You can learn how to date. You can improve your dating skills. You can learn how to court a woman. You can learn how to choose the right woman, how to catch her attention, how to build a relationship. It is possible to work on unrealistic expectations. There is lots of work when it comes to dating, and hiring a matchmaker is not only for those who can't get the matches. Trust me, the majority of my clients, male clients, it's not a problem for them to attract attention of a beautiful woman. They just have to go out. But they are not just looking for a pretty face, they are looking for someone compatible, someone who can choose them back for all the right reasons, someone who wants similar things in life, someone who has similar understanding about relationship, family, gender roles, money, a desire to have or not to have kids, how to raise those kids, how to spend free time, like vacation time, etc. And that's a complex work. I hope I haven't bored you to death. I can talk about matchmaking and about our process for hours, but at the conclusion to this video, I want to tell you that we continue introducing, and now we combine online dates with offline dates. When I'm talking about online dates, I mean Zoom dates, WhatsApp dates with real people. These are not introductions to random strangers. These are matches approved by a matchmaker, so it is a date, but per Zoom. So you can think about it as, for example, Zoom group calls at work. But again, you have to have a very specific right attitude to Zoom dates if you want to make it work. And of course, you both have to be fluent at least in one language to make it work. Guys, I hope it was helpful. I hope I haven't bored you to death with this long video. I hope now you understand who we are, how we work, why we are doing these blogs. Don't forget to press like to this video, to subscribe to our channel, and to leave a heart in the comments below so that I know that you like our videos and you want the team to film more. I'm wishing you lots of love. Svetlana Mucha, especially for Diolli.com from Munich, Germany, Deutschland.